The power of no. Saying no. Just say no. I was having a chat with a client this morning and they were in a bit of a tiz. They had a lot of things going on. They had a lot of plates to juggle, and it was a case of working out where the stress was, i.e. dropping plates, and how they could reduce that stress by saying no. And it's often something that a lot of people overlook, which is to say no, because a lot of people want to please other people. They do a lot of things to please other people, which is natural, right? We want to help other people. We want to say yes to as many people as possible, to show that we care, to show that we can help, to be there for them. However, in doing so, we can forget that we only have so many hands. We can only juggle so many plates, right? In order to improve, you've got to put some plates down sometimes. Maybe if you take your eye off the ball, one of those plates is going to fall. So sometimes it's nice to be able to say no so that you don't have any more plates to add to your already busy life, and instead free up that time, because ultimately that's what we're spending. We're spending time, our precious time, 168 hours of a week, in the majority helping other people, whether it's ferrying people around, playing taxi, whether it's washing up, whether it's, there's a million and one things, right, that we spend our days doing, and is so much easier to say yes and not disappoint people, other people, than it is to say no and relieve the stress a little bit. Because when you say yes, you're setting a lot of expectation on yourself. You've suddenly got this list of yeses that you've said, therefore creating a big to-do list for yourself. And then if you don't get through that to-do list, you beat yourself up because the list was massive in the first place, or you were just never going to have enough time. There weren't enough hours in the day for you to actually do it. Okay, so instead of saying yes, where in your life can you say no instead? For the sake of being able to do the things that you've said yes to even better, rather than spreading yourself thin or setting the expectation of yourself too high, in terms of you don't have to be Superman or woman. It is all right to look after yourself sometimes, and the older I get, the more selfish I get, and the easier it's becoming to say no to things because of experience, learning from experience that if you say yes to everything, you never get everything done, and then you beat yourself up because you didn't accomplish all of those yeses. That to-do list just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling, getting bigger and bigger. How about saying no so you got a shorter list, and therefore you get through your list of priorities, and then you can pat yourself on the back for finishing. Pretty simple. Give it a go. Say no. See how many times you can say no before the end of this week. Catch yourself before you just say, yeah, I'll do it. I can do that. Try saying no. Not try, just say no, right? There's a whole other video on the word try, but just say no and see how much easier your life becomes, even just a little bit, right? It's about taking a few things out that you would otherwise be putting in. It could be one or two things that makes the difference, whereby you don't actually drop any plates. You can just about keep them spinning. So where in your life, across your fitness, fun, finance, family, focus, across those 5 areas, where can you say no in the next 7 days? Where can you relieve the stress? Where can you relieve the pressure on yourself so that you can better perform in the things that you do say yes to, the things that you do commit to? Because ultimately it all adds up to you feeling and being fitter, healthier and happier, both in physical and mental states. So give that a go. Just say no and discover the power of saying no, potentially more than you say yes.